What's going on, Jets fans? Calvin Bush here at Jets main camp here in the summer of 2022. Joining me here today is the man, the myth, the Janesville legend, Jets alum, and more recently an SPHL President's Cup champion with the Peoria Rivermen. L.A. Grissom is joining us here today. L.A., it's always great to have you in Janesville. Thanks for joining us here.
Of course, appreciate it.
First and foremost, you and I kind of touched on it this past weekend. You were here helping us out with goaltenders camp with Larry Clemens. First and foremost, thank you for that.
Of course.
That's a big play for Larry, obviously. But otherwise, can you give us just a brief synopsis of what the last few months have looked like in the world of L.A. Grissom in the hockey world?
Yeah, winning the SPHL championship with Peoria was crazy. Just leaving school, going right into pro hockey right away. Didn't really settle down too much for my own season. I only had 2 days off and was kind of back on the ice with Peoria. Played about, anywhere between 20, 25 games with them. Won it there and then graduated right after. So it was maybe 4 days after we won, I was graduating, walk across the stage, getting my master's, and we went on a little bit of vacation for a wedding, and things were pretty fast-paced right after that, but then I kind of got a chance to settle down a little bit, and now back on the ice and working out.
Like you mentioned, to go from playing hockey at Aurora, going to play professional hockey, going to school, back to school to get your degree, is there anything that you can reflect on and compare to what these past few months have been like at any point in your hockey career?
Not really. This was definitely a first for everything. I graduated previously with my undergrad, but COVID happened, so we didn't even really get a chance to get a full season in, and I didn't sign anywhere, so ended up going back to get my master's because of that fifth year. So this was for sure just a completely new experience for me my entire life.
Playing in Janesville for the number of years that you did, the fans here obviously very, very diehard, love you to death, obviously, but to play in front of Peoria, also a very passionate fan base, and to win a championship, their first one in the SPHL. Can you describe what that was like to win in front of a city that cares about hockey as much as they do?
Oh, that was crazy. We had at least 50, 60, maybe 70 fans drive all the way to Roanoke, which is not close. That's probably like an 8-9 hour drive for them to come out to see us play and win it there. And obviously they got a chance to come to the locker room after we won. And when we got back, there was police escorted us in. There was fans already out waiting for us to get off the bus. And then the parade, it was raining, it was cold, but there's still a lot of people out, and then we did a autograph signing after. I think that took was scheduled for an hour, ended up taking 2 to 3 hours, and the fans were just amazing. They loved every second of it. A lot of fans who were able to see when Peoria won in the AHL and won in the ECHL, and now they got a chance to finally see that SPHL where they lost 3 or 4 times or something like that in the finals before. So for them to finally get one, they were super excited.
While we're here at main camp, I briefly touched on it again too. It doesn't really matter as a player where you go, what you do. It's a matter of your character and how you play. For those that are at main camp, just kind of getting their foot in the door and getting started in hockey, trying to make a team, what kind of message would you give to those out there that are trying to make the cut and advance to the next level?
Honestly, I just say stick to your game and work hard. That's really the main two. Play your game. Don't play out of character. Don't try to score goals if you're not a goal scorer. If you take the body, you hit the body, hit the body, If you block shots, block shots. Don't try to change your game up because that's usually when you get the X across your name. So as long as you're working hard, and scouts and coaches, they see that. If you're working hard, back checking hard, they usually put a good mark next to your name. When you're not back checking, that's usually when you get an X. So for sure, back check and just play your own game.
LA, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for hanging out with us here in Janesville. Thank you for helping with goaltending camp. And I know I speak for everyone in Janesville when I say that we're very, very happy for you, and we're excited to see what's next for you in your hockey career.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Jets alum and SPHL champion L.A. Grissom. He can't stay away from the rink. He's helping us out here, bringing some championship-winning vibes here to Janesville main camp.